Hi, I'm Christian. Welcome back to another On the Road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today we're working on a Frigidaire top mount refrigerator. The complaint is that the fresh food door is not sealing correctly and it's dragging on the bottom of the fresh food. So when the door is shut, it's leaving a little gap up here where warm air is seeping through and the cold air is seeping out. So we're going to try replacing the two nylon hinge washers. If that does not take care of the problem, the whole hinge will have to be replaced. The tools you would need to complete this repair are a Phillips style screwdriver, a 3/8 inch nut driver, or both of those bits incorporated with the drill. The first step we want to do to replace those nylon hinge washers is we actually have to remove both doors. To do so, first we have to remove the top hinge here. It is covered by a hinge cover, so the hinge cover just pops on. You want to pop it off, and then there's two 3/8 screws holding the hinge in place. So you want to go ahead and remove the screws while pushing against the door, or else the door will fall on you and fall off. Once the screws have been removed, you can pull up on the hinge and set it aside. Once the hinge has been set aside, you can open the door, the freezer door a little bit, and just pull up on the door. And again, set that aside as well. Next step is to remove the middle hinge. That's for the fresh food and the freezer door. What we want to do is, using a Phillips style screwdriver, loosen the left two screws. Once they're loose, you can remove the right Phillips style screw all the way. Set the screw aside. Open the fresh food door. Make sure the fresh food door is secure. Remove the hinge just by lifting up. Set that aside as well. And then you can remove the fresh food door just by lifting up off the bottom hinge. Next step is to install the new washers. There's two of them. They just slide right into place on top of the pin and then push down, and they're on. The next step we want to do is install the door on the bottom of the hinge pin. It's just going to slide right on. Once it's on, I'm going to close the door to make sure it's at the correct height. So the next thing I'm going to do is install that middle hinge. The pin's just going to slide right into the opening on the fresh food door. You could then slide the pin between the screws, shut the door. Now we want to secure the middle hinge by fastening the right side Phillips style screw. Once the right screw is secured, we can go ahead and secure the left two screws. Once we've replaced the fresh food door and the middle hinge, we can now install the freezer door. Now again, it's just going to slide right into the pin of the hinge. So once it's in place, we can go ahead and close the door and install the top hinge. This as well just slides into place. So put the pin in the opening, line up the hinge, and you can secure the two 3/8 inch screws back into place. Once the screws are secured, we can go ahead and put the hinge cover back on, and again, it just snaps into place. So line it up and push down. To make sure there's no gaps, check your seals and that they're sealing properly, that the fresh food door is not scraping on the bottom of the chassis, and your repair will be complete. Thank you for watching another quality in-home repair video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.